You know I need you so.
This is now my third set of Bracknell lift tours, this time with diagrams and supporting documents. I thought I'd do this video before Bracknell finally moves out of the 1970s and is regenerated into a modern town centre. So here are all the areas that we are going to visit today in my very informative trip around the lifts of Bracknell. We start with the 5 lifts in the High Street car park, which was known as Car Park 4. Bracknell still takes me back to my childhood, even now, but not for long. The regeneration is already well underway. Bracknell was the first place where I explored my interest in lifts. My nan used to take me around them in the 1980s. Most were Otis generator lifts. They were noisy and fast, but although I was secretly afraid, I also started a fascination with them. Here is my nan, but sadly she is not around today. When I was about 8 years old, she took me round all these places that were probably of no interest to her. She did it out of her own kindness and without judgment. So I hope you enjoy my in-depth analysis of the Bracknell lifts, because in another year, whatever remains now may not exist. Let's go back to 2008, when these lifts at the south end of the car park were Coney Marriott Scott. They were modernised in 1982 when Princess Square Shopping Centre was opened. I remember there being a long display above the doors, exactly like this one, but not as many floors. Back in 2008 they were still here, but had been derelict for a long time. I had planned to go back and get some more photos, but a year later they were gone. I found this document from the council authorising their replacement. This document is dated 2007, a year before I filmed the original lifts. If only they informed me first that they were going to be modernised.
Doors open.
Okay, so the reason I'm up here is to try and find some of the original features of the old lifts, but nope, it's all gone. So they were originally Coney Marriott Scott lifts. Used to have the big windows in the doors there. Obviously these were updated about 3, possibly 4 years ago. No signs of the original lifts left, so that's those ones. There is another lift over there, as you can see, that block over there. Unfortunately that's a private car park and you can't really get into that stairwell now. So let's go and check out the ones down this end. I have also found another document which gives dates as to when all the town centre lifts were installed. Very old sign there. Of course these used to be Otis, probably back in the 80s. Now there is a lift on
on the other side of that wall. I think you can only get it from the lower levels. So that's where we're going to go now. We're going to go down to... Used to be Otis with the noisy doors. I think this has been upgraded 3 times now.
Doors opening.
This is the 3rd lift and remains almost untouched. The car has been refurbished, but this was done a long time ago.
Looks like it's still here. Wow, that's amazing. Still here.
The lift has retained its character and still smells of leather and oil.
Right, so we're now on the other side of the road. This is the High Street car park. So you got the lifts that we travelled in, the lift before that one, up there. So this only goes to 2 levels. As I said before, all these 3 lifts used to be Otis. So the lighting's been improved in here, but it's still original. Okay, and for my last ride ever in this lift probably,